Oh, Mija, you look so beautiful tomorrow. I just know it. Hopefully your mama were here to see this.
Dad, come on.
It's been so fast. It seems like just yesterday I was singing lullabies to you when you were little.
I know my mom will be there in spirit.
Okay, well, get some rest tonight. Your big day is tomorrow.
Buenas noches, Dad.
Buenos noches.
Y esa niña de largos silencios volaba tan alto que
Please, Maria, don't marry him. I love you. And I know you don't love him, even though you wear that ring on your finger.
I love you too, darling. Of course I do. But I have to go through with this. Besides, you know my father wouldn't approve of us.
Why? Is he homophobic?
No. Racist.
Aren't you marrying a Mexican man?
Well, yes, but my father knows that since he's white, the other cartels don't take him seriously. And they don't take me seriously, since I'm white passing. Ever since Mama died, he's had to do everything he can to convince Abuelo he's still fit to be head of the family. So he thinks that if I marry a Mexican man, it'll help our reputation.
That is so idiotic. Is your father's position in the cartel more important than the happiness of his own daughter?
It's not like that. Of course, he wants me to be happy, but he wants to protect me too, by doing what he thinks is best for the family.
Whatever. Go marry him. See if I care.
Holly, wait.
I don't want to talk about it, okay? And anyway, you should go home and rest, right? Big day tomorrow.
Yeah. Big day.
So we're clear on what has to happen tomorrow? Yes. Good. Because if I hear a single peep from you,
I won't live to regret it. You've told me 1,000 times already.
okay. Here's the money. Here's half now. You'll get the other half tomorrow. And just remember, I gave you food, water, shelter, and a family. You owe me for that. If I didn't give that to you, you wouldn't have had it at all.
All right, if anybody has any objections, speak now or forever hold your peace. Okay, I now pronounce you husband and...
I can't see the love of my life marry someone else, especially a woman.
Babe, I'm doing this for the good of the families. You know it's not real.
You never told me your fiance had a boyfriend.
They're keeping it on the down low. His dad is
Racist?
no homophobic.
Oh, okay.
Andre, what are you doing? Look, I know I was okay with it, but seeing it in person is so much more.
Enough of your excuses. We had an agreement, and I can't let anything happen to this wedding.
Okay, I'm out of here. The peace of God be with you.
You knew that Carlos and Andre were together this whole time?
You have to understand, I'm only doing this to protect you. We had an agreement.
Am I the only one who didn't know about this?
I'm only doing this to protect you, Maria.
Put down the gun, please.
No.
Bang!
Dad, I can't believe you shot my fiance's boyfriend.
You have to
And on my
understand,
wedding day.
the only reason that I'm doing this.
Yeah, for the good of the families, I know.
Well, if you think about it, it's
Okay,
actually...
cut.
What?
Really?
Can we
Take that back where Mike pulls out the gun. I'm just not believing, Andre's death scene. It's too realistic for a telenovela.
That's too realistic for a telenovela?
Why are you always so rude to me? And it's not really a telenovela. It's kind of a drama pretending to be one.
Why am I so rude to you? Probably because you, a white actor, took a role from a mixed race actor who deserves to be here.
Listen, I was just auditioning for everything in the area at the time. I was exhausted. All I saw is that they were looking for a light-skinned actor. I have light skin, so I went for it. Not my fault. I had the best audition, and they cast me in the role.
You could have not taken the job. You could have quit. There's probably a time during production while you realized you weren't fit for the part. You could have quit.
I didn't want to inconvenience them, make them have to find someone else for the role.
Is that all?
I didn't hear back from my other auditions, okay? And, I need the work, and being a lead actor in a series like this, the paycheck's pretty decent.
Yeah, I know. We get paid the same amount. You're so greedy. You little...
Hey, ladies, we've got a schedule to keep here, okay? So let's wrap it up back to where Mike gets the gun.
Okay.
And can I get the priest back on set, please?
What was your favorite part of working on the show?
It's really hard to choose. Everything was just so fun. But I really liked meeting Eddie, who plays Mike, my dad on the show. Every time we hang out, we just have lots of fun and laugh together.
I really enjoy getting to be like a mob boss, I really enjoy getting to act like I'm intimidating.
Even if no one takes you seriously.
Shut up! Anyway, where was I? Back when I was a little kid, me and my brother, we used to like to play pretend all the time, so just acting, it really brings me back and brings back all those good memories.
Honestly, I'd have to say the people. Everyone's so nice, and it's just a really friendly and welcoming environment on set.
I just really like the diversity of the characters. It's nice to see two queer and interracial relationships represented on the screen.
I like that they tried to make the show diverse. Even though, for some reason, we have a white director. And they took a role away from an actual mixed actor who, by the way, deserved the part way more than that greedy, good for nothing.
Hey, if you're so insistent that a telenovela should hire a mixed or Latina actress, why'd you take the role? You're not Latina?
Well, no duh, but the script called for an Indian actor for the role.
Okay, now you've got me thinking. Who did write the script for this thing? Why is there only one Latino main character?
Hold on. The name on script and the emails that we get sent is David Fisher. Doesn't sound Latino.
I'll Google him. Oh my god.
What is it? A white man? I should have known. This is so messed up.
I know. I can excuse the fact that he's white, but I draw the line at the fact that he's a man.
You can cut the camera. Dead ass.
Si besando la cruz estás tú, rezando una oración estás tú. ¿Cómo te voy a olvidar? ¿Cómo te voy a olvidar?
Alright, class, now that we've watched the video, what are we feeling? What did we think of it? Yes, Amy, what are your thoughts?
I definitely saw a lot of elements of Resquache in it. I'm not sure if it was intentional or not, given the documentary format they included at the end, but the costumes looked very homemade, and even the quality of the video seemed like it could have been filmed on a phone.
Very interesting. Anybody else have any thoughts? Yes, Finn.
Also, I saw a lot of the grotesque. I mean, at one point they even mentioned that one character's death scene needed to be more grotesque. Also, the fact that it was actually a drama only pretending to be a telenovela felt very off to me. I also saw the grotesque. The fact that the writer was a white man definitely got me thinking about how the lesbian relationship seemed somewhat more physical, while the gay relationship was portrayed as more innocent. I think it's possible that the writer is somewhat homophobic, but added the gay couple for representation while fetishizing the lesbian couple. Fetishizing the lesbian relationship? Their relationship seemed just as emotional as the other gay relationship, and it wasn't sexualized at all. Just because they held hands more doesn't mean anything. It seems like it was just what the scene called for. I think you just don't understand the material well enough to make any actual points on it, so you just started throwing around big words. Whoa, whoa, whoa! You might have missed it because you never finished the introductory materials that are the foundation for this class. Basically,
Okay, I really love this debate. I really appreciate that you guys have got your brains working. Anybody else who hasn't gone? Have any thoughts? Anybody? All right. Well, lucky for you guys, we do have one more scene to watch, so we're gonna check this out, and then we'll get back to discussion afterwards.
Hey guys, I'm adding this to our project, so Professor Birch is gonna hear whatever you say here.
Hi, Professor.
Hi, Dr. B. Please give us an A because we worked really hard.
And we follow the rubric exactly. And we presented our topic in a creative way. Anything else to add?
Underrepresentation in the media is bad.
Very eloquent.
Okay, that's all. Bye.
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 Alrighty, class, and what do we think now that we've seen that final scene?
So, let me get this straight. It wasn't a documentary about a drama pretending to be a telenovela. It was a student's project about a documentary about a drama pretending to be a telenovela?
That's right.
I mean, yeah, obviously. Well, I think that adds another element of the grotesque to it. It wasn't actually a statement about the underrepresentation or misrepresentation of Latinos in the media. It was just for a project.
In a way, though, that could still be considered political. They were still acknowledging the issue even if it was for a project. And it takes on another layer when you think about the fact that it's kind of performative activism.
I don't know if it's that deep. It's just a project.
But what if it is that deep? What if it wasn't actually a project, but a professional production tricking us into thinking that it was a student project? What if this is a project right now?
What? This discussion section? No way, that's too far-fetched.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I was thinking. You're right. Unless...
Yo sé que tienes un nuevo amor, sin embargo te deseo lo mejor. Si en mí no encontraste felicidad, tal vez alguien más te la dará como la flor.
Huh. I think that was the weirdest thing I've had to watch for this class. No, I have to get dinner before I do this weekly response. Really think about what I just watched.
Esta noche tengo ganas de buscarla, de borrar lo que ha pasado y perdonarla. Ya no me importa el que dirá, mira las cosas